You're 45 years old, it's Monday morning. Your alarm goes off at 7 a.m. You wake up, make your coffee, and leave for work. Nothing seems unusual. Your neighbors see you getting into your car, your coworkers see you walk into the office, your boss greets you. To everyone else, you're just another employee, but there's one thing they don't know. You don't actually need this job anymore. You could quit today and still pay every bill for the rest of your life. Nobody notices because financial freedom doesn't have a uniform. A few years ago, you were trapped in the same cycle as everyone else. Wake up, work, get paid, pay bills, repeat. Every month started with a paycheck and ended with waiting for the next one. Missing even one paycheck would have been a disaster. Your lifestyle depended on your employer. You weren't just working, you had to work. That's the real rat race. It's not working hard, it's having no choice. So you made a decision. Instead of spending every raise, you invested it. Instead of upgrading your car, you kept driving the old one. Instead of buying things to impress strangers, you bought assets. Every month, your investments grew a little bigger. Not overnight, not magically, just slowly, month after month, year after year, until something incredible happened. One day, your investments made more money than your monthly expenses. It wasn't millions of dollars. There were no fireworks, no breaking news, no celebration. You simply looked at the numbers and realized something had changed. For the first time in your life, your survival no longer depended on your next paycheck. That was the moment you escaped the rat race. Not when you became rich, but when you became free. The funny part, nothing on the outside changed. You still drove the same car, still lived in the same neighborhood, still wore the same clothes, still packed your own lunch. People assumed you were just like them, but your relationship with work had completely changed. You weren't working because you had to. You were working because you wanted to. And that's a huge difference. Think about it. Imagine your boss asks you to stay late. A few years ago, you would have said yes because you couldn't afford to lose your job. Now, you still might say yes, but this time it's a choice, not a necessity. Freedom isn't doing nothing. Freedom is having options. That's why nobody noticed. The world celebrates expensive cars, luxury watches, and giant mansions. But those things don't necessarily mean freedom. Some people own all of those, yet they're drowning in debt. Meanwhile, someone driving a 10-year-old car, living in a modest home, could quietly have enough investments to never worry about money again. Real wealth is often invisible because the people who truly have it don't need to prove it. So if you're chasing financial freedom, don't ask yourself, how can I look rich? Ask yourself, how can I need less? Because the day your money starts working harder than you do, the rat race ends, and chances are nobody will even notice except you.